Hello, welcome back to my channel today. I'm going to go ahead and part two of the picture painting I started the other day. We're going to use a variety of colors here. I'm going to be doing some things down in here in this area, in the beach area, and some rocks and so on. So let's get started. I don't have anything laid out here. No, you don't see it, any pencil marks or whatever, but I'm just going to go ahead and start right off. These are the colors I got. One, two, three, four colors. White, yellow, and green, and a darker green. So we're going to start over in this area here. I'm using what that I call the little push brush. It's round. You can see it there. Yeah. Okay, let's get on started. Let's get started here. I'm glad you dropped by again, and for those subscribers, I appreciate you coming back. And anyone that wants to follow me, just go ahead and click on and subscribe and stay with me and go down go down the road of art. And we'll just go ahead and start here. And I'm going to go ahead with the green over in this area, and I'm just going to kind of bounce it around. I'm going to make it the green, darker greens through the lighter greens will show up pretty good on this. And so here we go. And already did a little bit of preparation here with the water and so on. And you'll see as I go along here, there'll be some bushes and trees over in this area. I'm just going to use the side of my brush for now to lay it down, lay it out, and come over here like so. And I'm just going to kind of touch it a little bit like that, and come around the corner. And that's just the beginning. And then we're going to come on over here. And this is going to be, I'm going to be putting some rocks in there. And bring this on over. This is going to be the marsh area. And you'll see as I go along here. And I hope that you're having a good day out there. And everything's working out for you. Remember, art really is a soothing thing. I enjoy it. I do create. I'm an impressionist. I just do things the way I see it, and I don't have anything I look at right now. And I'm not outside and out doing outside painting, but there'll be times when you're going to join me outside and just see what we can come up with. And this is going to be down in here, and I'm going to stop it over in here a little bit, and then I'm going to raise it up just a little bit here, and make sure we get them brush marks out of there and the bubbles and so on. Hopefully it's showing up pretty good out there. And bring it on over, and I kind of hit it with the side of the brush and bring it up, and maybe some bushes right in there. And I'm going to stop it right there, and now I'm going to come down in here with my lighter, just a little bit of lighter, and come over here, just kind of hit it. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of yellow, and kind of let it dance around in there and see what we come up with. I'm using, let's get back to the size of this. This is a 12 this way and 24 this way. It's a canvas, And I like to work with a canvas, and I work with paper also, but the canvas, I just enjoy working because you can get all kinds of good things in there. Not that you can't with paper, but it shows up a lot better. And just bring it on over here. And I'm going to stop it right there. And I'll probably change the brush. Just wash it off a little bit. See if I can't come down in here with, I'm going to get some of that yellow down in here, yellow and white, and mix it a little bit of green and get some of that white in there, and come in over here and come in just like so, and just let it flow, and just use the side of that brush. I'm only using one brush right now, so and just let it do what it wants to do, and don't get too much the white in there, and just bring it on down, and this is where I use that other brush in a minute, and I'm going to dry it off a little bit, and just let it come on over, and a little bit more lighter green, and just laying a framework for to finish it out here, and there'll be some flowers and stuff in that green area in a minute. You see the waves back here. I haven't done anything yet with that. That's coming. So, all right, let's just drop it right there like that. And I'm going to work on the other side just a little bit. And if you can still see it there, and make the trees. And I'll show you what else I'm going to do here with another kind of brush, and just bring it on over and touch it. Let's get some of that real dark and kind of blend it in. Okay, let's go over here, and more shadows over here, and shadows over here, and down in there like so. Yeah, wherever you're watching from, I'd just like to let me know how you like the art and what you like to see me do, and we'll try to meet your request. And I was away for a little bit, and, a couple weeks, relax there, but everything turned out all right. Everything's looking good. I'm going to put that brush aside here right now. I'm going to get another little push brush, and I'm going to get some brown. I'm going to use the same approach here. I'm going to add some of that nutmeg brown, like I'm going to be cooking something. I'll put that back, and I'm going to get some of the darker brown, which you remember was, yeah, that's burnt brown. Yeah, let's get that over in here. Get some of that burnt brown, and because you know what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to mix it up a little bit, and not make it too dark. Get a little yellow, and you see what I'm doing here. See, I'm going to come over here like so, and come on down, and run into that area there, and get a little bit of light, a little bit of brown, and come on over here, and it's going to be your beach area here, and yeah, this is part two. I like to take my time in some of these. The last one was 32 minutes, and it worked out pretty good. I got the base all ready to do. I'm just going to bring it on over. Don't worry about getting some of that in there. And now I'm going to lighten it up a little bit more and make it kind of sandy looking up. And, all right, now I'm going to change this brush just a minute. Let's get a little darker over here and come down, kind of like a shadow, and come up in here with the kind of shadowy down here. All right, let's just let that dry up here for a few minutes. Now, what I want to do is start with some of the rocks. I'm going to get a little white here again, and get that in here like this. So, a little white and a little brown again, and I'm going to do some experimenting here. Okay, I'm going to get this brush. It's a tiny brush. Sometimes I'll use it for doing rocks and things. And I'm going to start with some rocks right here. And I'm going right over the and some rocks over here. You just wiggle that brush around a little bit till you get what you want to get here. And a little bit of black. Now, since there's rocks here, we're going to come over here and get some larger rocks here, and come on down, and that's kind of form them a little bit there, and you can put your shadows in there and bright colors, and there you go. All right, there we go. Okay, and come on down. Okay, now out there, when you come in here, there's rocks out here, and you know what's going to happen when those waves hit those rocks. I'll show you what's going to happen here in a few minutes. And just wiggle that brush around, and because of rocks and boulders, if you call them boulders, I don't know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, I don't know. Anyway, over here, this time, it comes right into the shoreline. Okay, and let's make some rocks over here. make it a little like this. And what I'm doing is trying to make it as realistic as I possibly can. And bring it over here because there's all kinds of rocks and stuff sticking up there. And let's use a little white, kind of make it shadow like it. Need to come in here. You see them rocks are starting to look pretty good. Alright, let's come on over here where and get a little bit right in here. A little bit more black. It might be even part 3, I don't know. We'll see how things go. Alright. Alright, now I'm gonna drop that brush in my water. Now I'm gonna start with some of the waves. And I'm using the fan brush. And here we go. Let's see what we got here. Fan brush, fan brush. Okay. Now here comes your waves. And your water coming up and splashing around. And splashing around. And I'm coming there. Kind of make it twist a little bit. Yeah, come on up here. That's where your water is coming up. Yeah, come on up here. There's some green coming up through there. And let's see. And let's get our special little angle brush here. And we'll come in here like so. Now I'll make some waves just like so. And the waves up over here. And come on over here. Take the end of the brush. And we'll hit it with a little bit of water. Not too much. You don't want it running. Don't want it running. Alright. I'm going to come over here. This is the angle brush. Here it comes. Here it comes. The waves are starting to splash in there. Alright. Let's get rid of some of our brush marks. Like in here. Let that water come in. Coming in right in on the beach. And I'm going to add a little darker blue here if I can. Yeah, here we go. And lighter blue, I mean. Okay, let's put this back over there. And let me get some of that lighter blue, because when it comes in, it's beautiful waves that turn into, and the closer you get to the shoreline, you'll see it. There you go. You don't want too much. You just want a little tint here of that water coming in. And maybe over here. And just kind of take your brush. Also like so. Then take that white and come up on top of it. Remember what I told you the other day? I have to use two hands sometimes. And let's do some splashing. All right. And take some darker blue. Let's come on over here. Darker blue and mix in with the other. And keep coming over. Just let it go. Okay. Yeah, let's start and take some white. Come down in here. Take some white. I'm going to point my brush just like so. All right, here it comes. There it comes. Make sure you don't put too much on it like I just did. There. Little blue, light blue. Let's come around. All right. Just hit that rock real good. Come on over here. All right. Just make sure you'll get some drips and stuff when it comes in here. All right. Get some of that whiter blue, lighter blue, lighter blue. Let's come over here. All right. It's doing its thing here. All right. Let me see if I got my dryer. Let's get some of that blue. And just kind of touch the top of those waves. And then come over here and try to get in there. There we go. It's rushing in. All right. I hope it looks all right in the picture there. Okay. All right. Let's let that dry for a few minutes. Let's see. Just let that dry up a little bit. I'm going to put this brush in here. Just let that dry just a little bit. Okay, and let's get with those clouds again. Let me get my brush here that I like to use at times, and I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to bring it right down in the area. Get a little bit of water in here. All right. Make it brush do some exciting things with the clouds. And kind of brush it out a little bit. Break it down. Try not to touch the water. Alright. And come up here. Get some of these formations up here. Alright. Let's bring it on over here a bit. Alright. And I'm going to get a little bit of light blue. And kind of come over here like this, right underneath those clouds, right under the clouds. A little bit more light. Come on over. Get some white. Because when you get down to the horizon, you'll start seeing a little bit of darker shades down in the horizon part. All right. Now, I'm going to come over here. I'm using the end of my brush. Try to get your splashing. Use the end of the brush. Don't get too much, but just enough to make it look like that's doing some alright. A little bit of blue. A little bit of blue in here. And underneath there. right? Now, I'm going to put that brush down here. And now I'm going to get one of these brushes, another angle brush, and come over here and get some of that darker. And come in here. All right. Come over here. Get some of that white. A little bit more white. All right. All right. And we'll go ahead and put this down a minute. Just put it right there. And I'm going to go back to my black. And I'm going to come in here like so. With the same little brush. You come over here. Bring it up over here. Alright. And over here, make it. You see that the rocks are jumping up out of the water here. Alright. And let's get down close to the shoreline. Get some of it. Make it look natural as you can. Now, now we're going to go ahead with, let's see, I'm going to go ahead with this little brush down here. Remember that brush? Yeah, I cut it down. We're going to do some mixture down here. A little bit of brown, a little bit of yellow. Make sure you get enough yellow in it. Let's get a little bit more yellow. Let's see if I can get the yellow in here. All right. And put that there. A little bit of yellow. Come on. hopefully it looks all right out there. Um, I may do some more work on my ocean there coming in, but let's see if I can't get this other yellow here. I'm going to try to get as much of the marsh area as good as I possibly can, and I might darken it up a little bit, but let's see if I can't get what I want out of this. And now, all right. Some highlights. Highlights there. Alright, right there. Some flowers over there. And we'll put some more here. And some more over here. Alright, now. Okay. I think we're pretty good right there, and I'm going to get a little bit of brown down here for the bring it on over. Using the same little brush ain't gonna hurt. And bring it over. And bring it on over here. Okay. All right. I think that's about all I'm going to do on this right now. And let me get some of this white down here. And bring it on. That's your water coming down in this area. Coming down in the beach area here. Okay, I think we have enough rocks now to show what I got. All right, let's get out of here. All right. All right. Okay. Here's what some artists don't want to do. They want to come in here and we're going to make a mountain. Come over here on the right side of your picture, around the corner. Some artists will get a little afraid that they're going to mess up the balance of the picture. but I don't think so. If you just go ahead and let it do the things that you want to do. Okay, it's jetting out. Just like that. And I'm going to lighten it up a little bit up here. Come over here with green, and we're going to go ahead over here with some of your trees that are on the other side of the beach, and maybe some up in here. Okay, let's lighten up a little bit. Just be careful how much you use. Yeah, no. Going back to this one right here. Just a little. That's a pointy, real pointy. And come over here and just. No. All right, that's your inlet. I mean, that's your mountain coming into the area here, and then just bring it on. You can bring some far away trees and stuff. It'll start looking good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It'll all work out. Bring that over, and I'm going to hit it one more time with my black. And all right, folks, I think we're finished right now. There'll be some things we want to change. For instance, down in here, there's some more rocks. And you'll see down in here, bring it, rocks, some little rocks, coming up to your, where you start, and just, just kind of dab it down on it. Yeah. All right. Okay, I think we're through right now. I'm going to put a couple rocks down in here. And, so, this is Dave Bush saying, let your hands and your mind and your heart to art. Just go ahead and do what you feel like you would like to do in your paintings, and you never know, you may have a masterpiece. Don't follow anybody. Well, you can don't follow me, but just what I'm trying to say, just do your own thing. I gave you some pointers, okay, and what I would do, but get that brush working, and let your mind focus on what looks good and what should I change. Do I add too much? Don't I add enough? But you just do what you feel like you want, like your picture to look like, and it'll all come out in the end when you're doing your art. And what I'm going to do here is just a little touch of flowers here. And I'm using a little teeny brush. It must be micro, micro small. I'm just going to throw in some flowers of some sort down in here and over in here. And the more I see, the more I like what I see. And that way, this will make your flowers, when you just jot them like so, it'll make your flowers bloom out. And you can put some over here. And I just like for you to let me know how you like the pictures I do. And you have a real good day, a blessed day out there in YouTube land. Just let you see little flowers and things sprout up everywhere, and just just hit it, and there you go. Some of them more little ones over here, and yeah, let's see it way out here, just a touch, and a bunch of little flowers way out there, and let's get it some more. There we go. And like I say, why don't you just follow me in my paintings by subscribing. It would help my channel, and we can go from there. I'm almost through here. I'm not going to add too much more, but I just see things, and in my mind, I'm just seeing things pop out there, and little flowers here and there, and maybe down in here a little bit. See them little flowers? That little teeny brush, little brush. Okay, there we go. And then I'll come down in here and take that same little brush. Come on in there. Same little brush, and I'm going to come over here. There it is. Okay. That's it for tonight. It is now 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock on a Thursday evening here in Southport. The sun is still out there. It's still shining. And it's not too bad a day. It's up 85 degrees maybe. But tell me where you're watching this from, and let us know how we're doing, okay? I'm going to turn around just a little bit. I'm not too, it's not that I like to see myself. It's just I like to talk to you. And you come on back and see us again. And this is 40 minutes, a little longer than I thought I would go, but I think I got what I wanted to get tonight in this picture. This is part 2. So you'll see it come up, part 2, on the YouTube channel. And come on back and see us, will you? Okay? Thank you. Have a good day, and God bless.